Gusting winds across the state causing dangerous fire conditions to break out,
including another fast-moving wildfire in the east part of our state.
This is the Greer Fire that is burning out of control at this hour, prompting evacuations. It has burned about 2,500 acres, so it's kind of in the medium size right now, not a major fire, but where it's burning is troublesome with these conditions. In just the past few hours, the fire started this morning. We are told that multiple structures have already been destroyed. The mayor of one of the towns of Springerville and Eager told us earlier that she believed that homes have burned. And the mayors of Eager and Springerville have declared a state of emergency.
The fire is moving to the northeast. It's approaching the community of South Fork. We do know we did lose some structures in Greer. At this time, I don't know what type of structures were lost.
Okay, we've got an updated number. 3,600 acres have burned. Still in the medium size, not a major fire. That's over 50,000 acres to designate it a major fire, but again, burning in a troublesome area that is dry. Now, air support has been grounded this afternoon because of winds, and electric crews have turned off power to the area.
And some are being told to evacuate now because of the fire. People in Greer and South Fork under an evacuation order. They can go to the Round Valley High School Dome in Eager and the Alpine Community Center. An animal shelter is open in Springerville at the Round Valley Rodeo Grounds. There are also road closures in effect. We have everything that you need to know on our website at fox10phoenix.com. Meteorologist Erica Horvatine is here tracking all of it. Erica.
Yeah, it's been a really active day, especially in the high country where those winds have topped out close to 70 miles per hour as expected, according to those high wind warnings we talked about yesterday. But at the Greer Fire, the winds are still gusting up to 44 miles per hour. But earlier today, they peaked at 53 miles per hour. And out toward the fire that's burning in Springerville, that's the Coyote Fire, the maximum winds have been up to 67 miles per hour, and that's currently how they're still blowing. So the red flag warnings are still in effect. Even though the night is winding down, the winds have not wound down just yet. So there are these red flag warnings still in effect until 7 p.m. And after that, we should start to see some quieter conditions through the night in parts of the state. Here's a look at the rest of those maximum wind gusts today. You can see that Flagstaff saw wind gusts up to 51 miles per hour. Prescott and Sedona right around 45, and Payson with 39 miles per hour. Show Low with 55, and down here in the valley we saw some pretty consistent winds around the area of around 30 or so miles per hour. As of right now, they are still blowing here in the valley as well at 31 miles per hour, and they should start to die down, I'd say, after around 8 p.m. So I will be tracking these winds as they're expected to let up. In some spots, that actually won't be until tomorrow night.